All right, Matt, what's different about going into this playoff run compared to last year when you were defending the crown for the first time and the year before that when you were trying to win your first title in over 50 years? So,
I think it's just we know how it goes now. I think being able to do this the past 2 years, we know what it takes to go on a long run, and the expectations is different. I think like my freshman year, we were just happy to make the playoffs, and that second year was kind of the same thing. We were happy to make the playoffs, have a home playoff game, and then we just kept winning. So obviously, every year the standard's just been upped, and I think now we're just at that high standard. We have an expectation, we got to meet it.
so as with this being your last chance and the last chance for your senior class, does that add like an element of pressure, being that there isn't like next year to look forward to at the high school level?
Definitely a little bit. I feel it. I just want to get it done for my teammates, obviously my friends, my family, the school, the community, everything. I think everybody deserves, another way to go change, hopefully a state championship. So, to me, there's a little bit of pressure, not a bad pressure though. I think, it's a privilege. Pressure is a privilege. So, we're excited to get rolling and try to get it done.
Would you say this regular season was the best one of your career so far? And if so, what made it that way?
I think so. I think just the way we were able to kind of manhandle some teams, and with a lot of the injuries we had, to just keep winning at a high level, and just being able to weather the storm there. I think we had a lot of impressive wins, a lot of beat downs technically. So it's definitely been fun, and we're looking to keep rolling.
Individually, how do you think everything went for you this year, or in the regular season? So
I think I can't complain. Obviously, I broke some cool records and was able to run the ball a lot. I wish my arm would have stayed healthy there, and I would have been able to throw a lot more. And I feel for my receivers a lot. They come out and they block their butts off every week, but I wish I could kind of feed them a little bit and give them what they deserve. But hopefully soon be able to get it back and get them some love.
Where are you at from a health standpoint? Because you just alluded to it. So
yeah, I'm feeling good. Be back to own soon.
How soon? Because
probably. I think I could go this week, but depending on, I don't want to push it too early.
Right. So obviously Clairton's there again. You met them last year. You'll take whoever you play if you make it that far. But is there like a sense of like wanting that rematch because of how great that game was?
Yeah, definitely. We're taking it week by week, and we're gonna play whoever shows up on a given Friday night. And we're excited to just battle week in and week out, and hopefully looking forward to some good games, some good memories.
How are you dealing with everything now that your recruitment's open back up and you have to worry about that again? So
kind of just taking it day by day, trying to take in all the information I can, make some more relationships since it's been so long. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
A little bit sick. Since it's been so long, just with the recruiting stuff. So just trying to take it day by day, look to make a decision around signing day, and hopefully figure everything out.
So is that the timetable, like probably closer to signing day?
Yeah, I think so. Kind of waiting to see what ends up happening with Penn State's coaches and who they bring in, who stays and whatnot. So trying to wait as long as I can to figure all that out, and then if not, go for signing day.
If the plan when we last talked was obviously you went to Indiana, went to Pitt, and then Notre Dame on the 8th. Is that on schedule, or has anything changed?
Yeah, I was at Indiana 2 weekends ago. Last weekend I was at Pitt, and then in 2 weeks I'll be at Notre Dame. So yeah, that's all the same, and might add a few visits here or there. But yeah, just trying to continue making relationships with the coaches I can, and look to for the best fit.
Do you have a list of finalists in mind?
Yeah, right now it's Penn State, Pitt, Indiana, West Virginia, potential others. But yeah, that's right now. That's who I'm probably kind of talking to the most.
So you had planned to enroll early. Is that kind of changed just because of everything and the timetable?
No, I'm still gonna be enrolling early this January. Yep.
All right, sounds good. Now, obviously, Coach Franklin sounds like he still wants to coach. If he gets hired to one of those schools that isn't a finalist, like how does that change things? Have you thought about that scenario?
Yeah, definitely. I love Coach Franklin. We have a great relationship. I've talked to him a few times, and just a great person, a person that I really wanted to play for. Hopefully I'll still have that opportunity, depending on where it is. But yeah, he's a great guy, and I'm sure whatever happens, I'll have a continued great relationship with him no matter what. And I'm just so thankful for him and his staff for being the first one to give me an opportunity and make great relationships, and hopefully everything works out. But yeah.
What has your communication with Terry and the Penn State staff been over the past few weeks?
Yeah, I still talk to them and text them, weekly, and still just a great relationship with them. Everybody out there, nothing but love. Like I said, hopefully everything works out and we can continue with stuff as planned. But it's just how it goes sometimes.
What type of thing do you look for with like the next head coach?
I think just the same things we look for in Coach Franklin, like that family and love atmosphere. They care about their players, and hopefully, I'll get that same vibe from the new coach, whoever they bring in. And what's great is like I was able to make some good relationships with a lot of players out there. So seeing who stays in that aspect too, definitely helped the comfortability.
What would it mean to three-peat? Because that's just something teams don't do a lot in high school. So
That mean the world. To do it here, and a couple years ago, before our senior class now got up here, and before the class before that, there was a few years where they were winless. So be able to kind of turn it around like we have been, the coaches and everybody. Just to be able to say that we're going for a three-peat right now is pretty cool. So hopefully we can make that happen.
All right, anything else?